would you say to someone if they were asking you why their health is more than just how they move their body?
I think that I would probably have a conversation with them a little bit more about like explaining how our health cannot be defined like by essentially one factor alone. Especially something that could be affected by like so many different factors. You know, like we can't always control like what our body does, and I think that there's a lot of people in the world that experience like so many different disabilities that to say like, oh well, they can't be healthy because they can't move, I think is very like limiting and like not fair to our society as a whole. And I think like when we place such a huge amount of weight on being able to move as a determinant of like what health is, I think it actually like takes away from our total health experience.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that health should be like movement's not meant to be the same throughout our entire life. There are going to be periods of time where how we move our body needs to be different and adapting so that we can have a healthy relationships with that. And that can look very different, I think, for so many people.
Yeah, it leads it to be some people like missing out as part of that conversation and missing out as part of what to be healthy based on defining it by such a narrow piece of information.
And I think there are sometimes, I imagine, like, I mean, we know this in like our work with clients here, where like what we actually like need from them is to take a pause from moving their body in order to get healthy, in order to like be okay, because movement can also be unhealthy for us if it's done with like rigidity in the wrong mindset from like a disordered lens or like when we are malnourished essentially. And so I think that for us to say like if we told a client, well no, you're not healthy because you're not moving now, I feel like it's so like so unflexible that it puts people into this bubble of saying, well, you're required to only do this thing to be healthy. It's kind of like what everyone, like what we've been talking about with like, it's like a pie, right? It's like there's got to be all these different components that we rely on to support ourselves in finding balance and health.